Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephanie Vargas. Today, I will explain my topic select for the easy. My topic is online education during the lockdown. Okay, what are the problems associated with online classes and what are the possible solutions? First, let's start with why this topic. This topic it's very important because the education is one of the most important issues and has been affected by the lockdown. Uh, Online education has been a methodology that has been implemented in the recent years for distance studies, courses, or programs in other countries, or students who like to study in our pace and create programs to facilitate this type of education. Uh, but the pandemic and COVID-19, an isolated measure virtual education, it's a methodology that had implemented in all schools around the world. All the students to adapt this methodology for continue your classes in the school and university. It's the same for all people. Um, the this is an issue that it's what were highlight and has different points of view depending the person. Some people think obviously this topic is important, have a lot of problems, but other people think quite the opposite. It's depend the people. But in this case, let's go talk about with the problems. Okay, when talk about the problems, really I think it's a lot of problems, difficult in the studies, teachers, and the opinion of your parents. This is the most important and talk about in the side this technical issues, a problem connection, loading the connection. That's it. The motivation, I think it's other important factor because the students not feel motivated for study. All the day in the computer, all the day in your classes, virtual. Nor is the same to stay with other people. I don't know, change the classroom, the activities for the teacher in the class. All class it's virtual, all the activities, all the methodology, it's the same. The, the last is distractions and time management. Um, Obviously depend the people, but it's common to distraction in your home. I don't know, a people cooking or other people in classes or in work. It's the idea. Okay, the next is lack of preparation. Um, this is a issue completely because the people think the education is not the same. For this reason, no, your learning not is good or it's very different. Um, Really, not all the teachers are prepared to this methodology to teach classes virtual, and the students it's the problem. The next is adapting unfamiliar technology. This is for teachers really and students because all the people need to learn um, teach class modally virtual because a lot of teachers not prepared for this issue. On all the students, it's the same, not prepared for this issue, and it's a process to both to learn, and it's necessary to adapting, but not all the people adapting at the same time. One more faster or more slow. For this reason, it's a problem. And the last is lack of in-person interaction. um, Obviously the interaction for other people it's very important in the human life, and the lockdown it's really impossible to talk about with other people, but in person, uh, I know, go outside, make different activities. The interaction person to person, it's really important, and it's a problem. And in that case, some students, when they not have this interaction, it's problem with you. It's a difficult to these people, um, and in this case, the people have other problems. I don't know, depression, something like that. It's difficult for some people, not all people, but yes, it's a very important topic. Okay, and let's continue with the solution. This is one of the principal solutions. No, obviously not all the solutions, but it's more important relation with the problems. The first and more important really is back to school at university. The students need to come back to go to the schools. Um, for the classes, the teachers, the relation with the other people, the activities. It's necessary back to school. Obviously progressive, but it's necessary to come back. Next, it's community with teacher. This is special for the problems with internet because it's important to the students talk about it, like, hi teacher, I have a problem with my connection, for this reason I disconnect the class. It's an example, but it's the idea, the communication with the teachers. And in the same cause, because in the virtual class the student not asked all questions, um, and it's possible to in this communication say, hi teacher, I have a question with the class in the topic blah 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 blah. It's like that. The next it's a good attitude. Really the good attitude it's the most important, because the attitude it's all really. When you have motivate and say, okay, I learn more, I have a good attitude, and it's a mental, and your body is in disposition, and it's the same, the attitude it's very important for these virtual classes, because it's not the same to presential, but it's important to have a good attitude in the classes. Next, it's new activities. It's necessary to take a break. I know, play something. Um, I don't know what more. See movies. Change the activities. Not all the time in the computer. It's necessary to make other activities. Okay, let's continue with my next study times. It's relation with new activities, because you said, okay, I study 3 p.m. 5 p.m. and the 6 p.m. and 7:30 I cooking. I don't know. I watch a movie, but it's important to study times for all the people. Control your time, your activities, and really it's more organized for this modality virtual. And the last is about distractions. Really, it's the same, similar to new activities. It's necessary to control your time, your space to study. Um, your desk is clean. I don't know, close the door. It's necessary your space clean, really, for this part. And that's it. This is my topics, my problems, and my solutions. Thank you.